KC is going full steam. Guys are ready to head home after this one. It's the road trip finale between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Astros come into the day with the opportunity to sweep this 4-game series after having claimed the first 3.
And they look pretty good today. They look pretty loose out there, taking batting practice and their ground balls prior to this one taking place. Gotta feel confident after taking the first 3 games of this series that this team is certainly focused and ready to steal this 4-game sweep.
Mike Scott, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Hatcher is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Scott Fletcher.
Next, here is Scott Fletcher. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So now into the box is Pete O'Brien. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with the double in the ballgame last night. Right back to him on the mound. Flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Guzman gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Now
we're going to look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
To short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Next to dig in, Gerald Young. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. The 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Striding in for Houston, Dusty Baker. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. Screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight. Still. Now to the plate, number 31. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Well, today's game provides the Astros with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Striding in is Sammy Sosa, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. And he struck him out, so a fine inning here. He strikes out the side in order. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Glenn Davis, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone.
Hitter.
I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
2-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
The second baseman,
Craig Biggio digging in now. Hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8. 2 balls and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down.
Baseman.
6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
Exactly where I was going there. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. There's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros. Will move to the 3rd with no score. And stepping in, Steve Boucher. 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Young is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting 8.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bob Brower. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hatcher is there. 2 gone. Up next, Jerry Brown. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Brown.
Smoke toward the hole. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
In now, McDowell. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
2-2. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over.
The Astros are due to hit in the 3rd, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. He's got it. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now back. Left
Next up for the Astros, Dusty Baker. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the... 1 left for Houston. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Scott Fletcher. 3-1 to him now. Lifted in the air out to right. Young moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Up next for the Rangers, Pete O'Brien grounded out in his last at-bat.
O'Brien.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Count even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that will compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. But again, a 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another 2-2 offering, and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So next to the plate for Texas, Sammy Sosa, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And the count will be full. This is foul right side. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rangers will have ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Glenn Davis. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. McDowell will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Up next to the
Next
Astros,
will be the designated
the
hitter.
designated
Kevin
hitter,
Bass. He
Kevin
flew out in his last
Bass.
debut. He loses him on ball 4. So a runner at first with one
The
out
batter,
now.
number
And
7.
digging in now at the
Second
plate will be
baseman,
Craig Biggio.
Craig
Runners on the move for second. Hit
Biggio.
outside the throw. He stays in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's in safely at second with their third swipe for the ball game, and that takes us to a look at the league leaderboard in terms of stolen bases by a team. And as you can see, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Up next to the Astros,
Digging in, the switch
the third
hitter,
baseman,
Ken Caminiti.
Ken
Base knock to the outfield
Caminiti.
could score the tying run from second. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with
The
him.
batter,
And watching
the
this
shortstop,
at bat, it's
Bill
clear to me that his rhythm and
Rowan.
timing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Steve Boucher. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Doran retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round
The
number
batter,
1.
the designated hitter,
Stepping in
Bob
once again is Bob
Brower.
Brower. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup?
batter,
I mean, even the 8, 9
second
hole hitters are solid big
Jerry.
league players.
You know, Mark, these days
Wow.
you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw into second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
the batter, number 0.
Into the box, McDowell. Fouled straight back. Brower at third with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Ron Reynolds. 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
Now batter,
No, he was trying
the
to go
center
yard,
fielder,
2 strikes or not.
Billy
Kind of looks bad if you
Hatcher.
strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. At the
The
plate
right fielder,
now is
number 2.
Gerald Young, trying to
Gerald
avoid becoming the
Young.
3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Scott Fletcher. Flew out last time up.
That's a
And
ball.
there's ball 2 now.
I got 2-1 the count.
A swing and a miss
I got
there,
it down
2-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Baker is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The first baseman.
Next to hit, Pete O'Brien. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 31. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dusty Baker. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
I got 3
Great
balls.
AB
3 balls,
up to this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And it's fouled away. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point.
Now
you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 31 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
DH,
Kevin
Bass, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The batter, the third baseman.
3-1, here it is.
Kevin Hitty.
And he got him. So 2 outs now, and with 1 big out still to go, they may be able to get out of this mess with the lead intact.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And now here is Bill Doran, the potential tying run for him at third base. Fletcher is there as he makes the catch, and they'll... So now here is number 4. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now at the plate here is Sammy Sosa, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that one yanked just foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting. The third
Next to
baseman.
stand in is Steve Boucher. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ron Reynolds as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Billy Hatcher.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Hatcher struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short, and that will become out number 2. Next to hit is
now
Gerald Young.
The right
trip
field
to the plate now,
Gerald.
and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Swing and a shot toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat. Bob Brower runs up and gets this one down, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The Astros are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance, only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Standing in now, Jerry Brown. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale. Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
To 2-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Pitch is high, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Popped up. Caminiti is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. And now, Scott Fletcher. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Rangers leading off the inning, it'll be Glenn Davis, and they could use a spark from him here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Swing and a flare down the line. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th. Ranger skipper is up
the
off his
designated
seat
hitter,
in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
So he'll depart with the lead
Number
and a chance to
57.
be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. McDowell, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 7.
So a runner at
Second
first now
baseman,
with 1 away.
Red.
And digging in now at the plate will be Craig Biggio. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So next
Now
to bat will be
third
Ken
baseman,
Caminiti.
Ken
Been a strikeout victim
Caminiti.
twice in this one. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Astros.
Your
Number
attention,
52
please.
is ready, and he'll
Now
take the
pitching
ball
for
from the manager.
Number
All
52.
set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Pete O'Brien. Fastball, when it gets by him, a swinging strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter,
Now
number
batting.
31.
Number
No hits in
31.
3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out
Now
of the
batting.
pen to start this inning.
Number 4.
That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Hit down the 3rd baseline. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows
right
that this
fielder,
guy's numbers
number
are
21.
not where he wants them to be
Sammy
so far this year, but
Sosa.
you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
Your
Number
attention,
35
please.
takes the mound
Now
as he's
pitching
been
for
called
Texas.
upon to pitch.
Number
Ready now
35.
is Bill Doran. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it
Now
feels the
batting,
same from
catcher,
watching in the stands in this one.
Reynolds.
Stepping in now, Ron Reynolds. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The
So
center
the
fielder,
Houston
number
lineup turns
28.
over, and to the plate, Billy
Hatcher.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Texas took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Guzman earns win number 4 on the season. Mike Scott struck out 10 in the losing effort. Number 35 closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line.